The UC men's soccer team has won its last 3 in a row and heads into conference play with a dose of momentum. Joined now by head coach Hylton Days. And, Coach, a lot of good vibes on this team right now after winning 3 in a row.
Yeah, I think the guys' confidence are at a good level. I think overall, we've been pleased with the play of the team, and certainly when you're getting results, there's not much to critique.
We mentioned it really comes at a good time with conference play beginning this week as you guys are set to head to Memphis. It seems like conference play, you really kind of hit that extra level of intensity. What are you talking to your young players about in preparation for that?
Well, I think that our season to this point hopefully has prepared us for the conference. We always look at the conference season as the second season. Obviously, the non-conference portion of it is almost finished, so now we're looking at the second season. We try to just explain to our guys that conference games the intensity is a little bit higher. There's more of a familiarity with the teams, and with our first conference game being on the road, that even adds an added component to it, where you're going on the road, playing a conference match, opening up the conference portion of the season. So I think we're just really talking to them about just being ready and prepared, and I do feel like we're trending. We're having an upward trend in our performance based on the results, and we're happy about that.
With all the young players on your team, I think that upward trend is something that was expected coming into this season as we see them develop. Not a freshman, but Ryan Malink, a guy who really seems to have caught fire lately. It seems like he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Right. Well, he's actually a freshman. He's a redshirt freshman. He played in 3 games last year, and we redshirted him because he got injured. And Ryan's been playing well. I mean, the big difference is his confidence. I mean, we see it on a daily basis in training. I think he's more aggressive in the attack. He's looking for opportunities, highlighted by the goal he scored against Bowling Green. Made something out of nothing, and then he had the 2 goals against Thomas More. So Ryan's confidence is at a really good level. His aggressiveness in the attacking third and looking for a shot. And it's something that we always knew that he had in him, and now we're seeing it, obviously. We're seeing proof of it with the way he's played the last few games and scoring 3 goals in 2 games.
Here with senior midfielder Nick Melville as the Bearcats are set to head on the road to take on Memphis to begin conference play. Nick is one of the more experienced players on the team. Your thoughts on the conference slate and how it's different from these non-conference games?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Conference is kind of, you're stepping it up a level. You're trying to put everything you've worked on up to this point together, and there's always some more intensity. There's always there's more riding on the game. So I think it's really going to come down to the small details and kind of just sticking true to what we've done so far, but also, stepping it up a little bit and realizing what it takes to get the job done.
We know the sport can have momentum be such a key factor, and it seems like you guys have a whole lot of momentum right now. It seems like this team's playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. We're young, so obviously at the beginning of the year you're going to have a couple bumps here and there, and they may continue, but we're in a good place right now. We've been playing well lately, and we're just going to try to ride off this confidence and carry it as long as we can take it, and just try to build off of it.
You guys have won 3 in a row now, starting conference play on the road here at Memphis this weekend. Very quickly, I guess in your mind, what do you think are some of the keys for you guys to getting a victory on the road?
I mean, again, you run into obstacles on the road, so it's going to be really sticking together, following the game plan, stuff like that. And like I said before, it's going to come down to the little things as well. We know what Memphis is about. They kind of know what we're about, similar teams, good players. So it's definitely going to be a battle, but I think that if we just stick to what we're used to doing, we should have some success.
Now finally, taking a look at this game against Memphis, in your mind, what will be some of the keys for your team getting a victory on the road?
Well, I think when you go on the road, the first thing you start with is that, your mentality. Because when you're on the road, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. You're traveling, you're going to the opponent's field. So first thing that we just tell our guys is, listen, you just have to be ready for anything. Be ready for the unexpected. Don't let that sort of change your mindset. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I think you want to start first with being defensively sound when you're on the road. Because when you give up goals on the road, that's a recipe for disaster. So we want to make sure we continue to play good defense. We have 3 shutouts in our last 3 games. Our guys have been playing well defensively. We want that to continue. Also, the restart piece. We want our guys to be sound as far as defending and attacking and restarts. I think we've done a good job of that in the last 3 games, and so we want to make sure that we win the restart battle. And then, we're getting timely scoring. So those are the three things that, as you go into this game, we want to make sure we highlight. Memphis is an explosive offensive team. They've got one of the best number 10s in our league, Raul, and so we're going to have to work hard to really keep them off the scoreboard. But I feel good about our chances. I think our guys are ready to start the conference portion of our season, and we're going down to Memphis. I think well positioned to hopefully get a result. It won't be easy, but I think our guys are ready for the next challenge in our season.
No question about it. The Bearcats playing some of their best soccer of the season heading into conference play. Coach, we want to thank you for your time, and best of luck on the road at Memphis.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's head coach Hylton Days. UC men's soccer set to begin conference play as they travel to Memphis this weekend.